it's for an upset.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always down for teams to, you know, call their shot before they make it. But, you know, as far as EG goes, this is a layup, you know. At least on paper, it's a layup, you know. 9 times out of 10, you're winning this game 2-0 if you're EG. But can't take too much away from 5ManMidas. They've shown potential at times. They've taken games off teams. But unfortunately have just never been able to string together a series of good consecutive games.
See there with that stat, picking a couple of the heroes here that have had some of the worst statistical outcomes so far of the NA DPC, or it might have just been DPC overall. So, you know, they've got their own particular style. We'll see if that ends up working here. I think what that really is Knoxville's trying to put in an application for a coaching job next season probably, but you know, let them get away with it.
Yeah, you know, the pay over here to do stats work's not good enough, so he's looking for other options. By the way, iceiceice Enigma, 4 Sage's Mask. Holy cow. Jenkins was talking about the double Sage's Mask. This guy's going quad Sage's Mask. This is insane. I don't think I've ever seen this build. Might be missing some iceiceice streams because this is wild.
Oh my god. All right, I don't know what to think about that. I mean, 0.7 mana regen. He's got what, 3.9 now, just sort of consistently, and then a clarity to boot. Is that even that good? I'm not really sure.
I think it's fine. All you need on this hero is mana regen. Like, you're playing back with your Eidolons to 9 creeps. You're not... I mean, he's got the pull tango. Sure, I mean, in my head, it's like a sure, why not kind of thing. The Sage's Mask builds into Necrobook, which is generally why you don't mind getting so many.
You can get 2 of them now. That's great.
But I'm not sure what the 3rd and 4th Sage's Mask are going to build into. Maybe he's, you know, throwing in a Bassi and a Nern. Maybe a Medallion, Falcon Blade. You know, he's going wild.
Like I said, double Necrobook. That's the answer.
Double Necrobook. Ooh.
Yeah. Man likes the stats.
If only. Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that one goes out so far. You can see in the mid lane, Kits, again, the stand-in, playing for 5ManMidas, not actually doing that poorly against Abed. Abed's obviously ahead, but it's not the end of the world. It has a creep wave coming into him as well. So that looks like it should be okay there. The big problem is, as you identified, going to be this Brewmaster down in the bottom lane. He has a creep wave coming into him too, but with Ench and Ursa, it's scary.
Yeah, it feels like EG have done really well to set their side lanes for success. The Ursa is going to have a good lane, and then top lane, they're denying a lot of creeps. They're getting the side pull off, so they're making Ember's life very difficult up here. iceiceice and Crit have just been like the premier offlane duo, and you know, causing a lot of problems. Undying, you don't like playing against this Enigma because it's just this in-hero who sits back. You're okay against Earthspirit, but even there, I feel like he just rolls away from you if he ever is in a tough spot.
Yeah, definitely. And so often, too, when you're dealing with the Eidolons, the other part of this dynamic duo, you want a hero that can either, like, stun them or clear them or something.
Mid lane.
Going for it. What can they do? Kit down
Dissimulated back in. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he knew. Yeah, okay. Well played.
And
4-minute rune's coming up now. Kits is going top. Moran is here to secure the bottom. This is really good. They could guarantee that Abed doesn't get a rune here or potentially even dies.
Oh, the crit making the move, and Kit's able to get their arrow to draw first blood. All right, 5ManMidas making a play for a double kill here. Is Crit also in trouble? He's going to get ran down for the kill.
Nicely done. That play mid where Kit's dissimulated forward and then got the Resonant Pulse damage block. Like, that was such a good play because he pushed his hero to the limit, then salved up right before the rune spawned. It's almost like he intentionally traded right clicks with Abed in like kind of a bad trade, if not for the fact runes were coming up, because once he had the salve, he had more health. He had the advantage going for those runes.
Very nicely played, definitely. And I mean, you know, you had 2 heroes that rotated as well. That has sort of set up for a little bit of a comeback on Evil Geniuses, where now you're seeing all of the lanes actually being won. So even though you get those 2 kills, even though you get the rune, Evil Geniuses still coming out a bit ahead just because of the static nature of these lanes and the lead that they kind of have naturally there. So that's a little bit frustrating, I'm sure, for 5ManMidas.
Yeah. I think that's where EG, you know, set themselves up for success, where, you know, they give openings for their opponents to make some really cool plays like that, but they are just so solid in the lanes. And yeah, top 3 farmers all on their team, even with those 2 kills going the way of 5ManMidas. So I'd love to see, you know, kids play this hyperactive Void Spirit. Oh, right, he's keeping bottom already. And there we go. He's getting hyperactive.
This is what they need. Can they make it happen? trying to get that burst down. Arteezy in trouble, and Arteezy dead. Aikster the one that picks up that kill. Man, 5.5 minutes. Yeah, really early rotation on this Void Spirit.
Yep,
love to see it.
The second he hit level 6, Ursa's just level 4, so there's no enrage or anything. Really good move, but does allow some pressure to come towards the mid lane. There's a double creep wave with a siege creep, but he's back here to defend it. The arrow snipes the siege wagon, so the fact you have a Mirana means you don't actually lose your tower, but he may lose his life.
Yeah, there's a really big rotation. They're gonna find that kill. Good take to break the coil, and with the edge creep there, I mean, it's not gonna be as much damage as the catapult. That Mirana definitely saves a lot of that damage that you would otherwise see.
Not sure what happened top, but iceiceice died to some aggression as well. Undying almost died in return, but it was 5ManMidas who won the trade up there as well. And they're going to deny shoot at some neutrals, but the problem is here now they're mid tier on tower taking quite a bit of damage, but without the siege wagon, that arrow kept the siege wagon alive.
Took it down, you mean? Killed it away.
Yeah, sorry, kept this tower, yeah. Killed the siege wagon, kept the tower alive, you know, look, it's hard. First game of the day, it's much like the teams, I'm not on my A game here yet, Gabe.
I just thought you were on some next level thing, and I was like, how do I understand this?
No,
So
I'm
deep.
just...
But yeah, it's kept alive. Still, like you mentioned, a lot of damage, and the bigger thing is multiple waves killed into that tower as it was out of the lane. So he's a full level behind Abed, who's making a big rotation. They're making the full move, kills off Lies with that black hole. Abed probably didn't need to rotate for that actually, but just ensuring that they get the kill no matter what.
Yeah, Ember wasn't even quite level 6 yet, but making sure they get the kill, and maybe they're looking to pressure this top tower. Enigma, very good hero to push lanes with, has the Necro 1, so very much it's kind of time to start taking some towers and objectives if you're EG. Get some more map control. You want to be able to farm this enemy jungle if possible.
Absolutely. And
Why
they
is
are bringing
TP in. I don't know about this.
4 heroes all the way up here. Abed finds
Coil.
gonna get the tombstone down. Again, this is only level 2 tombstone. Coil drop down onto the Ember. Does manage to find the root onto both as he tries to walk away. Not able to get out of there in time. Although, look at this. Aikster comes in for the snipe on the crit. Again, it's you find these little moments, but the grand story being written is Evil Genius is taking that top tower at 8 minutes.
Yeah, and Ember like kind of die backing, like he didn't buy back, but he just respawned, TP'd in, insta died. He won't have teleport when he comes back alive this time, so it felt like EG are just making the better tactical plays, even if there's some nice individual moves from 5ManMidas to snipe some kills. I mean, they're up 5 kills to 3, but they've just lost a tower. They're down 2k plus gold. All 3 EG cores are kind of free farming, and their cores are having a rough game other than the Void Spirit.
Right. Yeah, these are the games. Well, and again, like maybe if you can make that up over the next couple of minutes with either A, taking it out yourself as we see some of that pressure be put in towards bottom, or B, you know, you find a couple other kills around your first item timings. That could be a way to sort of make up for that difference. Then suddenly you have 4 heroes that are, you know, relatively farmed, since Mirana's having a pretty good game.
I think they'll definitely want to try team fight soon. They've got the Brewmaster ultimate, and they don't pressure towers with their cores. That's why this, I think, I'm not a big fan of this safe lane Ember, because they just have no good scaling and no objective taker. So they need a team fight. They need to go for kills.
Shu drops the tombstone yet again. Crit decides not to commit all the way, dropping no stones there. But you can see the remnant out. Crit found silence on the 3. Abed moving in afterwards. He's got coil onto this one. They're going in on this. This is a ton of damage from Abed, but is there enough follow-up? It doesn't look like it. This was such a great setup for a fight, and now Abed goes into cleanup 1.
He's got a sentry.
Maybe taking the move onto Aikster, although Aikster able to back away again. So they find a kill on Undying, but I don't know if they can kill Abed here. This is well worth it for 5ManMidas. Tries to orb away. It's not gonna go for that jump.
TP potentially.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but making the move, and he's out of there. Just took him on a chase. Damn, Abed, what a player.
He's so good. He even made them think that he was going to Waning Rift to the cliff. That's why the Void Spirit put the Remnant for the pull up there, and gets out. What a great snipe. He just played around his cooldown so well. Like, he got them on the coil, and he didn't like try and trade right clicks. He waited for his orb to come back up before he re-engaged. It was just very well played. Abed on par. Honestly, he's one of the most fun players to watch when he's on this hero.
I think the thing that's so crazy about that too is that, you know, the other heroes didn't show up. That was like, it feels to me like a call from Evil Geniuses. you can as far as like getting them to chase you and making them delayed and screwing with them as much as you can, and then just get out. And the whole rest of the time Arteezy's farming, you know? Like that's a really cool play there to like sort of take a measured gain and not go for it all, I guess.
Yeah. And it feels like even if he dies there, or even if EG are trading more equally, which right now they're making good trades, they're always going to have that Arteezy Ursa farming towards his Battle Fury. And 5ManMidas just don't have that late game carry threat that they're building up to. Ember's having a rough time, and even if he was having a better time, it's not like this. He's just not. You know, this seems like kind of this Battle Fury carry patch. You need this carry that's going to really scale and just progress throughout the game and be a late game threat, and we don't have that on the 5ManMidas side.
Void Spirit Battle Fury soon. We'll get there. It's gonna take some extra time.
Yo, Ember Battle Fury, that was, you know, the good old days when the hero first came out.
Good one. Ah, that's a good point. I do miss that. There's a part of that build that was just like, it was so iconic and it made such great games.
The Battle Fury Rapiers.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, those are some good times, I agree.
Never going back to it, but that's okay. 4,000 gold lead now for Evil Geniuses at 10 minutes. We've come to expect from them. 5ManMidas at times looking okay, but the story is, again, when can they make something happen? And particularly like Monster with the Primal Split. Like, I don't think we've seen one yet this game.
Yep. Fly's gonna get found in the jungle, but he was kind of just on smoke tanking duty. Doesn't, oh, walks back into the arrow, unfortunately. I don't think he could see it coming, and they will pick up Fly. But not the kill you're hoping for if you're 5ManMidas. You're looking for bigger fish when you make that move to the enemy jungle.
Absolutely. Abed, meanwhile, farming out this jungle here as Monster sees him on this ward. There are multiple heroes nearby with Aikster and that's as well. I guess that we could see some plays also off of that Yule Scepter when the Void Spirit gets to it eventually. That could be another really dirty combo we've seen with the Mirana. Yeah,
that's when the Void Spirit can start really countering the puck. Right now, it's kind of the puck keeps the Void Spirit in place, but again, we'll see Fly down bottom getting dove. There's Deja Vu.
And it looks like they're probably going to give this one up at this point with the catapult on them. 12 minutes, tier 1 tower going to drop.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Counterplay, as we can see up top, is Monster not able to get the deny on that tower.
Even kicks him away for some swag points. Well, that's a tier 2 at 12 minutes in the game. That's pretty damn fast. Yeah. It's one of those games, like, I feel like if this is why, like, you know, in the old days you didn't see this net worth different, but this is why it exists on the screen for observers, because like the kill score is just so misleading right now. EG are dominating right now.
Yeah, they're completely owning this game. I mean, iceiceice just got Necro 3 at 12 minutes. That's insane. I mean, you know, just like the amount of pressure they've been able to put on this map. So it's pretty devastating. And smoke up coming right now from 5ManMidas. They have a hood on the brew. They're gonna run again into Fly. It's just been that sacrificial lamb. I don't think he cares that much. I think he's perfectly fine with this.
Wow, they're gonna
they're popping a split. Oh man,
they may need it. I don't know if they were getting the kill without it. That's the kind of unfortunate thing. They didn't have the magic damage. That's kind of disastrous, I feel like, in some ways for 5ManMidas. You know, this is like the most disastrous 9-4 kill lead I've ever seen. I don't know what's like a brew ultimate there is it's just a fight position, and there's no objective. There's an objective mid that they're going for, but I think EG are going to come defend this one. They're positioned nearby. Abed's cutting creep waves. There's no siege wagon. The Ench creep is there to pull creeps off the tower as well. EG just doing all the right things to kind of delay and kite 5ManMidas around the map, and also deward everything with the Necro 3.
Well, and you're seeing they're not even having to necessarily show up to fight because they just cut the wave with Abed, like you're talking about. It's really, really good. And now going into Roche instead, so they're nearby so they can defend that tier 1 when 5ManMidas come back in. I mean, are they even gonna come in? I don't even know if they know that this is going on.
Yeah, I don't think they realize yet. They will throw an arrow now, but it's too late.
Wow. Rough stuff.
Yeah. This is the brutality of EG Dota at times. They just know how to play the map. They know how to play this much more efficient game. And they're going to come online soon. You know, this kill lead is going to quickly disappear once Arteezy gets a Blink Dagger. Puck has a Witchblade now, and Puck is on the hunt.
Yeah, going in for it right now. Quick silence afterwards, and going to...
Wow.
She gets away.
Abed got greedy. He could have orbed during the coil, but he thought he had the kill with right-click damage, so he just missed the kill. Rare misplay from Abed. He's human. Black hole from iceiceice.
Three. Over on the other side, they're taking another fight and catching on to multiples. Tombstone up on the high ground, trying to hold their ground for the moment. And it looks like Evil Geniuses are not going to opt to fight into that Tombstone right away. So,
yeah.
I mean, they lose Ember on one side, and then, you know, they at least get the bounty rune. Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah, iceiceice just one-man Black Hole and Ember Spirit with Necro 3 Eidolons right-clicking. He melted pretty fast.
See 5ManMidas here. They want the backline. They don't want to go under Arteezy, but they're going to be finding the Bear Man. His even popped in rage yet. His age is down. Fly. I mean, this actually, if it could work, would be pretty nice. But Abed is there. Doesn't have coil. They've already popped through. Split lift up now onto the Bear. Trying to take down this Void Spirit. He's going to fall. The rest of them running around. The roll coming from Crit. Reapplying everything. No black hole again. Arteezy is back down on Earth as Shu is going to fall. 3 dead, 4 fly. The sole casualty so far for 5-man, or rather for Evil Geniuses. And it looks like Monster might also go down here as the chase continues. The roll is in. Arrow gonna be dodged. And they'll find the final touch onto the Panda.
He didn't even have a ward. That was just a really good dodge from Arteezy on that arrow.
Yeah.
And they just played around the Aegis really well there. Arteezy happy to bait. He doesn't even get a single spell off during his first life, but he forces out a couple of spells. I think 5ManMidas know they can't kill him a second time, so they try to take the fight with him cycloned up. It was the best time for 5ManMidas to get a fight. No black hole, no puck coil, and they got a free Aegis kill in some ways, but they're just still too far behind in terms of overall gold.
Double harm shall I...
Got a quick stat on the side from Knoxville again, which is 27 Enigmas per his Necro 3. This is the fastest, and they're making good use of it as another coil drop down with the DD to kill that Ember. It happens so quickly. Yeah, and I mean, 5-man are just not safe anywhere. Safe anywhere.
Abed's just wrecking him with his DD. The Witch's Blade just doing so much right click.
Oh,
yeah, easy.
Found again. Thinking about chasing in. Arteezy's just gonna walk away for the moment. Doesn't have that Aegis. No more rage either. So things can get a little bit testy, but turns on the Shu. Blows him up. Connects though. Okay, maybe a chance to kill off the Bear, and they will get it. Monster finds the finish. Nice little chunk of gold for him indeed. And well, looking for more now. Ember's trying to chase down Crit here. We'll be able to get that root onto him. Aikster's there afterwards. Arrow off cooldown in just a second. As Monster dies to Abed though, the ultimate person there to clean up duty, and he's moving over this way as well. Crit's gonna get that magnetized. Abed jumps in, gets a double kill. Now looking for more with this Witch's Blade and everything else. It might be enough to find the kill into Lies. Has another orb in a second with that Blink Dagger back up. He's hunting, and eyes on him. Knew where he was going, and they find him. Triple kill for Abed. It's never in doubt.
Yep. And iceiceice is trying to hunt down the Void Spirit. Don't think he's going to be able to catch up, so...
Dude, Abed's here again.
Oh, he's got coil as well. Blink coil?
Abed's here again. Abed's not done. Run away. It's not safe.
Yeah, Kit's had to use that Astral Step there at the end. Otherwise, he was just about to get coiled, so... He understood what was about to happen to him, but, you know, the dominance from EG continues. They are now getting the kill trades that, you know, you'd expect, considering how far ahead they are. It's a 12k gold lead. You know, they lose Arteezy, but they have to throw so much to kill Arteezy that Puck's able to just clean up. There's kind of like 2 major threats in these fights. The Puck with the Witch's Blade doing so much damage, and Arteezy with his Blink Battle Fury now.
I'm just convinced that Arteezy wanted the meme score, the KDA from him. That's my thought at least.
Yep. I buy it.
All that they needed. But well, they get the deny on the tower. That's something. Zion finds that one now. move down there to find the finish on poor old Monster here. They do a black hole if they want to use it, or they can just try and beat him to death. Nope, they're going to drop the black hole. That's a dead Monster. And now looking to find more. See if 5ManMidas can get a kill off of this. They're taking down iceiceice. Mech comes out, not enough to keep him alive. Gets the interrupt there on the rollaway from Crit. Well played. Can they take him down as well?
Abed's coming back in.
On top of him, Abed moving into all these folks. Triple coil. How much does he have in the tank here? Silence is there afterwards. Does have another extra damage as the orb is out. Right click's coming through. The Witch's Blade as well. Fly is also here. Abed thinking about a chase down. Has another blink out in a second. And goes instead for the finish on the shoe. Now orbing forward for Kids. He's never done. He always has a bit more in the tank. But team calls him back for the moment.
It just feels like Abed, when he's playing Puck, all his spells have like half the cooldown of other Puck players I watch. Like, I feel like he's just using more illusionary orbs, more waning rest. I'm like, does he have an arcane rune or something? No, he's just, I don't know, he's just always casting his spells the second they're off cooldown to do damage.
Yeah, absolutely. And he knows his limits so well. Fly's just baiting. That's the ultimate bait play right there. As Yule Scepter left up iceiceice in the area, has the silence. The Purge is available as well. Good Yule Scepter, actually keeping him alive for the moment. As they find the Remnant onto Crit, pulling him in, taking him down. Abed goes back in, finds another kill onto Aikster this time. Now blinking back, trying to find an opening here onto Lies. Silence is back up well again as he wants to find that kill. As Ember in trouble, Ember dead. Now jaunting up to the high ground, back to the coil. He's got them all on his string, pulling him this way and that way. Give this man a break as he chases down Kids, tries to assimilate away, and looking for a chase. Couple more punches to fly. Not even Dota anymore. This is just Abed's world that he's playing around in. Look at this guy. He's a monster. What in the hell? They finally arrow him. It's not enough. Still fine.
Ember's back. He's
kill Monster.
He's trying to get a kill on the way out. Oh, he didn't know that. Oh, Abed is dead.
Rare miss. A rare flow. A blink dagger away.
Oh my.
He's out.
No way.
Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. He's trying to escape. He might actually escape. He's got one charge again. He's fine.
He dodged the searing chains damage because he had face.
What are we watching?
Oh my god, that was just poetry in motion there.
Dude, there are times when Dota transcends, and I felt like that was one of them. This guy is unreal. An absolute G.
You know, I hope we get 2 Puck games here. You know, it doesn't matter if we get 2-0 Stomp. If we get to watch Abed play Puck, you know, we're going to be entertained.
True enough. Well, 22 minutes in now, and I don't know. It feels like the big question now is, when do you go in for the next Roche? It's going to respawn 2 minutes. Yeah, we got a little bit of extra time here.
Yeah, I think for EG, it's immediate Roche, then just go 5 push high ground. They've got a lot stronger now. Like Ursa with Blink Battle Fury could fight, but was very vulnerable, especially against double Yule Scepters. Yule's is like one of the best items to get against Ursa. Whenever he enrages, you can just throw him up in the air. BKB now, he's just way scarier. And they've got some team items. The Greaves on iceiceice didn't go for any kind of BKB blink, just looking to help his team out with some more items.
Arteezy running it down a lane, no cares. Just ran right past that Void Spirit, ran past the Undying, and I mean, there's 5 heroes over here. He doesn't have anywhere else to go, and yeah, he's gonna go kill him. Quick blow up there, but not feed. Don't worry, everybody.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Monster gonna get away with the help of an arrow and a Necrofolk. iceiceice doesn't have a real backup, so EG just playing all 3 lanes, playing a very greedy style. Arteezy's just behind the bottom tier 2 tower. I think he's going for some creeps, or he's just, honestly, I think EG's probably just having a good laugh right now, and Arteezy's like, you know, I'm gonna go bait or something, watch them kill me, and then you guys, you know, Arteezy keeps dying so this Puck can go like Godpipe. So I think he's just kind of continuing to do that.
Hey buddy, what's happening? How's it going?
Yeah.
I don't know. The arrow connects, he's enraged. Yeah, he has no backup here.
Yeah, the backup's on the way, but it's a little far.
BKB comes out. I'm just gonna TP away.
Yeah,
I don't know what that was.
I don't think there was a game plan there, I'm gonna be honest.
Interesting, indeed. It's like, what is my carry doing? Oh, great. Well, he's back to jungle again, so no worries. He can go find some more kills here as he takes down that Ember. And now, buyback comes from the Ember and trying to pull up the Void Spirit. Super duper dead. iceiceice still hanging on to that black hole, has it ready at a moment's notice. Even Fly is dominating at this point. As Abed going into the base, because why not? He's got Deso, he's got Witch's Blade. He is a force to be reckoned with. And it will take down a couple more heroes on their siege of high ground. Again, Arteezy on the other side of the map just going for ages as the interesting calls come out.
I think Arteezy's just done with his team this game. That's what he was showing bottom. He's like, I'm just done with you guys. I'm playing one versus 4 versus 5, you know? Abed will come in and take the cheese, but yeah. Oh, this is definitely a fun one for EG, I'm sure.
Yeah, tough for 5ManMidas again. Like, this is a team that's been through the ringer, and you know, the last match is one of the hardest ones they've had to go up against. As Arteezy jumps up high ground, tries to find Monster, he just runs away. Obviously, no Basher yet. Oh, it does have Basher. Never mind.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower.
EG will take the tower uncontested, and we'll see if 5ManMidas can put together a defense here.
Found the Bash. Arrow? Enrage? It does have the Aghanim Scepter, so silence is available. Gets it on the 4, not bad. Round 2 here as well. Pulls back Arteezy now. This could be a first kill through that Aegis. But the lift up happens instead. iceiceice on the back line. No blink, but does have Black Hole available. As Monster trying to tear through the rest of these folks. They've already lost that Undying, but will be respawning relatively soon. As Monster goes back in. Second round, they burn through that Aegis. Okay, they're kind of isolating the rest of them away. This Aghanim Scepter on Brew putting in some pretty decent work here. The chains and the jump away will happen. Lift up onto Enigma inside the base under the tier 4 towers. Arteezy pops his BKB, runs in, and now is going to TP back to the tier 2. He's out of there. Okay. The rest of his team's just looking at him like, where we go now?
He's like, my Aegis, my BKB's done. Dude, you know where I know where Abed's going. He's going right back in looking for more kills. Yeah, that was the Ags Panda reveal. You know, this Ags Panda, it's like kind of this cute idea. You have this double primal split theoretically. You got back-to-back ultis off, but there's just no damage, and they're just too far behind for it to really matter. I like the concept of Brewmaster coming back into the meta. I just feel like the hero still has a few weaknesses, particularly in that early to mid-game laning stage.
Which we've seen taken full advantage here by EG.
Yeah.
Roll, not quite going to connect there. A silence again onto several. Looks like 5ManMidas are gonna try and hold down the fort again. Arteezy's back with the rest of them, has a cheese this time. BKB back up in 15. And they're gonna go for the second lane of Raxes. He just walks up to high ground yet again. No Brew split for 40. Enrage comes out, Taunt pulls him in, Tombstone down, roll on to the Brew, lift up afterwards by the Yule Scepter. Tries to run away, doing some good damage. They jump in with Piranha, but the Black Hole comes out onto 3. iceiceice waited for his moment, and he had the Blink Dagger this time. As the chase is going to continue, looking for lies. Buyback from that Undying. With that, looks like Evil Genius is going to go back to the barracks, try and clear those ones out. Or go in deeper.
Ember's keeping remnants in the fountain because he knows, like, he's gonna just have to remnant the hell out of these fights so quickly.
It's really hard to make something happen at this point. Abed, his only thing holding him down is vision at this point. Body blocking heroes as they try and get back to the fountain shoe. A good old shadow amulet play.
Channeling his inner Chappie. If anything, he's just trying to die a bit less because he knows this game is probably wrapped up.
Yeah, and EG not looking to go for the final tier 3 tower as there's still 2 surviving, so they're going to go for the throne, try and close this one out here. 28 minutes, but it felt like it was in the bag for a while. Monster gets one more ulti out here, most likely, as the Yule Scepter is going to go for the lift up, or rather the Brew split, and iceiceice, no Black Hole, trying to back away. They're just going to clean this one out here. As Void Spirit lifted, chased down, right-clicked, coiled, everything used, and a 4-step. Because why not? Gonna eventually die. Shu goes down as well. I think
He's invis.
yeah, he's out of there. No, he's
Shadow
fine.
amulet.
Dire's mid
Abed
tower
made
is
try
under
call.
attack.
Damn.
Well,
That was solid.
yeah, that's some EG Dota here. You know, one of the tier 1 teams in the NA Dota region alongside Quincy Crew and Undying. And just, you know, they showed up. They got the job done. It was very businesslike, if anything. Like, they weren't worried at all when